Yo, yo, YouTube, what is going on? It's your boy here with the mirrored image here, and today I am coming at you with sort of a weird video. Um, I literally have never been more angry at a game of Call of Duty than this one. Like, the spawns in this game are just so broken, and as you can tell from the title, this game is much worse than Black Ops 4 was on launch. The spawns in this game are absolute garbage. There are way too many of them, and you just have me spawning all over the place right in front of enemies. Hardpoint specifically on this map I find very uniquely terrible because you spawn on the point. See, you'll see a couple of deaths on mine that are my fault, but a lot of these deaths are me just spawning in directly in front of someone who's already shooting, and I'll just spawn in, die, spawn in, die, spawn in, die, and like keep over and over. I think I collected over 70 deaths in this game, something along those lines. It's ridiculous. You shouldn't be dying 70 times on a game of shipment that's less than 10 minutes long. Like, it's just one of those things for me that we haven't gotten to the part I'm referring to yet. These are a lot of just my errors that are causing my deaths, but we'll get into it sooner or later. This is actually the next episode of my review series, which I did one of in BO4, and I'm hoping to do more of sooner or later. There's been a lot of stuff going on in my life that I've been struggling with, and so I haven't been consistent with my uploads as much. I don't script my uploads, so if I'm ever stumbling over my words, that's why. I just kind of talk, say whatever is on my mind. Okay, here's a good representation of what I was talking about, what you just saw there. That later in the game, during the next hard point in the middle, became more of an issue, like much more. There we go, spawning right on top of the thermite grenade. There we go. Here we are. Yep, here we go. Keep spawning, keep dying, right underscore streaks, right in front of people who are already shooting. Like, just, it's ridiculous. And half the time I'm spawned facing away from where they're at. As you'll see, coming up here, I go to aim that way. I don't know where that thermite was. I couldn't find it. It seemed like I was standing there, but I walked forward and I was still getting hit, so I was assuming I was stuck. Yeah, I really wish they had just not brought shipment into this game at this point, dude. Like, this game is way more broken than BO4 was at this point. At least they had fixed the blue screens and the stuff by now. I wasn't getting hit by any of it. So it's just, for me, this game, specifically this map, I love the game. Like, Hackney Yard's one of my favorite Call of Duty maps forever. This is also retarded. Why was it kept getting rid of my cruise missile? I don't understand that. There we go. Here's another spawn in front. We're getting about to the point where I was talking about, where I was just dying to everything. Hold on. I'm trying to get a quad feed, because I had that challenge for the season that's get a quad feed, or get 2 quad feeds. I've been working on that for like 3 months. Like, I was there in like a couple of weeks because I was just grinding out challenges the whole time, but I've been working on that for like 3 months because I just keep getting robbed. I'll probably have an upload of that sometime, but here we go. At this point in the game, I was starting to get so annoyed. I was just like, how could this keep happening? Just every time, spawn right in front of someone, right in front of someone, right in front of someone, right under a cluster strike right here. Like, how does that just happen? That's what happens when you have way too many spawns in a game. Okay, that was my fault. I did not pay attention to what I was doing right there. I acknowledge that some of these deaths, a lot of these deaths are my fault, but I would not have gotten 70 deaths if these kind of things weren't happening this whole game. Let's see. We're coming up to the point at which I would really start screaming. Like, I was getting really mad at this point. Ah, kill. Anybody watches this, I have a question. What is the hardest challenge you've done in this game? Whether it be a mission, a daily challenge, a seasonal challenge, or a camo challenge. What is the hardest one you've done? What took you the longest? Leave it down in the comment section below. Yeah, I'll feature it. I'll feature it in the next upload. Why not? It'll probably be a stream. I'm streaming the Plague Tale Innocence, which is really good. I'm pretty sure it's the same people who made The Last of Us. It resembles it a lot, but I love it. So that'll be coming up later this week, hopefully. Okay. About halfway through the game now. This sequence, I'm running out of things to say. I'm just gonna shut up for a bit and let y'all watch. This is a sequence in which I was telling you about where I just kept spawning and then dying to something that was just right there to kill me every time. Like, there we go, 1 kill, dead. Spawns in, facing away from where the enemies would be spawning. Gets halfway, dies. There we go. Spawns in on top of the thermite that was just thrown down to kill me. Dies. Goes back through the middle to try to claim some hardpoint points. Gets shot at, leaves, dies. Every time, I'm telling you, I'm just spawning right in front of people. Like, this is the most ridiculous sequence I've ever had in a game of Call of Duty. I've had some pretty bad games of Call of Duty because I'm not like a great player or anything, but this is next level terrible. Like, it's just spawning me in places where I'm not able to get to cover. And it's because there's too many spawns. Like, it's like, oh, well, this spawn's occupied, so how about this next spawn 5 inches from that one? It's like, can you really get any worse of a setup on a map like this in a game like this? Whoa, was that just a cut right there? What just happened? I don't even know what that was. I'll have to go check that out. Is it like 7:40? Shit. I don't even know if I'm gonna cut anything out, honestly. I'm fucking tired as hell. But anyway, yeah, this is, again, the most ridiculous game of Call of Duty I've ever played. I've literally done so much worse in games because of my own skill, but the fact that this was purely RNG that made this game bad for me, that's what I don't like about it. So, Infinity Ward, if you ever hear this message from anyone else, fucking listen to it, dude. Fix your goddamn spawns. There's too many places that people can spawn. It's not fun to deal with. It's just not. It really isn't. It's one of the most annoying things that you could possibly have, even to new players, even to old, especially to new players, because they don't understand. But like, new players never got to play games like COD 4 or Black Ops 2 that were like great, and so they see this and they're like, this is a fucking shitty game, and they're not gonna play it. Okay, that's all. Leave a like, rating, and subscribe if you enjoyed. Peace off.